one of our favorite CEOs.
Oh yeah, we got a.
Had a tragic meeting with karma, and I believe death came along.
I believe so. Yes, I love how they say she's Silicon Valley visionary when really all
Right.
she did was market the two guys who created Google.
Correct. She did come on in the ground floor, though.
Yeah, she was in on the ground floor.
Okay, but what'd she die from?
And this is where
Small cell
I
lung
think
cancer.
that's where I think that it kind of comes in. Now she's had a 2-year battle with non-small cell lung cancer, according to her husband. She was 56. So, I mean, it's maybe around the time like 2-3 years ago. I think something came out that's causing a lot of turbo super cancers to spike in people, right?
Correct. Yeah, but I will say this: I know, I did know about a half a dozen soldiers who caught the lung cancer, the small cell stuff, and they were gone inside of 18 months.
Yeah, this is non-small cell. So
Okay,
the fact that it's non-small cell and it progressed this quickly.
that's bad.
And yeah, I mean, well, if you have something that can literally rip through your blood-brain barrier and turbocharge your immune system to fight just one thing, thereby leaving you vulnerable to everything else.
Yep.
Oh, there you go. And she's not the only one. And there's this person here, YouTuber who demanded poke mandates, dies of heart failure at 30.
Jesus Christ!
Isn't she from Canada?
Alexandra Starling, best known as Pretty Pastel Please, dies from lymphocytic myocarditis. 30 years old. I'm trying to see it. The Tasmanian coroner, so she's Australian.
She's from Australia.
She's from down under.
Listen, man, that's not a good way to go.
No,
Definitely
not.
Okay, I'm going to preface this, by saying that people get cancer at all ages.
Yes.
Okay. And not every cancer is caused by the same thing, right? Like, so you can get lung cancer because you smoke, or you can get lung cancer because you worked around asbestos.
Yeah, this is all allegedly, of course.
Yeah. Okay. But like I'm perfectly happy to die from lung cancer because I smoke. Okay, like I've made this bargain and I'm willing to live with it. Okay, and
or die with it, as the case would be.
No, but okay, I get enjoyment out of smoking.
Okay.
I get pleasure out of smoking.
Oral fixation. Yeah.
No, I like the taste of it.
Oh God!
I like how it makes me feel.
Phrasing.
I like that it makes me not jittery.
There's that.
All of the things about the smoking. Okay, so it's enjoyable. It's an enjoyable hobby. Okay, now if I was somebody who was just like, I really, really, really like to, I don't know, polish furniture with chemicals, right? Versus somebody who was forced into a factory where I have to polish furniture with chemicals, right? I might feel a little different about the cancer that I got, right? One was from a hobby that I chose on all by myself, and the other was given to me, forced on me by the slave or operation that I worked for, right? Okay, so I did not get the vaccines.
Neither did I. Yeah. Pure blood.
Yeah.
But I love how your choice of hobby came down to smoking fags or polishing knobs.
Okay.
You walked into that.
You guys are way too fast for me. But what I'm saying is, right, is, I choose the one, and I choose the risks associated with the one, right? And there I am. I had COVID in January 2020, right? It was not really a big deal. It gave me a little bit of fallout, right? A little bit of health issues long term, right? But nothing too serious, right? And then they're just like, oh, well, you need to take this vaccine. And I'm like, what the fuck for? I already had it.
So you
Right?
could die.
I could
100%.
die. Yeah. And then I looked up the research and I was like, except for all of the reinfections, and there were some, are less severe than the original. And the original only put me on the couch for 5 days. So like, why should I worry? Yeah. And then they're like, oh, no, you have to do it to protect your everybody else, right? And I'm like, but it doesn't actually freaking stop you from being infected. Like, what the fuck?
Yep.
And then because the push, right, to look into it, right, like to push it on people was so extreme, right? It was just so rabid.
Mm-hmm.
I actually went and I investigated how the vaccines work, whether they're adenovirus vector vaccines or mRNA vaccines, how they work, transfectious vaccines, how they work. And I was like, oh, fuck. Right?
This is bad, right?
It's bad.
I think I might have helped kill my dad.
Oh, no.
Right? Yeah.
I'm sorry about that.
Don't apologize. Like, I don't feel guilty about it because I was doing what everybody thought was the best idea at the time, including my mom, including my dad, including all the medical professionals and all of that. I just didn't investigate the weird thing about these particular vaccines, the fact that they're transfectious. And you know, I'm just a waitress with a high school diploma. Right? I'm not a doctor. I'm not a vaccinologist. I'm not an immunologist. I'm not any of those things, right? So I was like, well, this seems to be, my dad is 86 and he has COPD and you know, like,
I could understand that then.
Yeah, no, like, of course it's the right decision for him to get vaccinated. I didn't realize that the vaccines were cytotoxic and indiscriminate. And, you know, like, they kill your cells and they don't discriminate as to which cells they kill. And, you know, so you could wake up tomorrow morning with no immune system.
Yeah, that's called VAIDS.
Yeah.
Vaccine-induced...
vaccine-activated immunodeficiency syndrome,
Yeah.
And now, like, when people keep getting it over and over again, the boosters, it's like super VAIDS.
Yeah.
Like herpes
gonosyphilis.
Herpes-gonosyphilis. Yeah. Double shot and pills and no cure.
Herpes-gonosyphilis. Yeah, no, I remember that from the early years.
Yes.
Watch Grunt Speak live every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And if you want to join Pop for Supporters Sundays, go to redonkulus.com/donate and make a monthly pledge. A link is in the Meat Gazer box.